Hello, hi. This is my story. It's about the dream, one that I saw. When I woke up in the morning, I had a blush on my face, and I was just open my all my windows. I can see a drizzling rain, and I felt so good. That coziness and the cold chill air. And I wanted to describe you about this story. The story is about a man who's walking in a moonlight and he sees most of the things and he was capable enough to talk to most of the animals and he communicates with the tree and a drizzling rain and his favorite moon. He always talks to moon about his life. He talks about his feelings. Whatever happens, he keeps saying everything to moon. But he never gets a response from the moon. But still, he continues to do the same thing. Every day he comes up with a brand new stories to say to the moon. Whenever the moon was listening to his story and his sorrow, the moon thought that I wanted to visit this man. And she comes flying to the earth with her beautiful wings and the charm on the face. She lands to the earth and he will be like so surprised and he starts talking to her about his feelings and this both people start communicating to each other. So every day, non-stop, he keeps talking to her. Every day he writes a story about her. He feels it's one of the best angel ever had in his life. He always talks about the beauty that he saw. He can't even describe because it was such beautiful bliss. And her eyes were so charming. So every day he was fantasized to say the stories to moon. So the moon also listens to his story and it was a divine feeling always he did have. He always worshipped her. He always thought about her. Immense love inside him which he's not expressing towards to her. But one day he decides that I have to express my feeling towards to the moon. So he waits till the evening. So the evening happens. He never sees the moon. He's a little disappointed. Why the moon didn't come today? I wanted to talk to her about my feelings. The second day happens, but she never comes back again. So he will be like, he gets into the depression. He says that, without her, there is no life for me. He was so glued to her with his feelings. But he thinks that it's nothing in my life apart from the moon. So he decides that I will end my life without her. So he goes back to the same old place where he used to sit every often and they discuss lot many things. That was a tree. So he says all the feelings to the tree. It's nothing else which I can think about right now. When she is not there, so there is no life for me. So he goes on the top of the hill. So he tries to kill himself. When he's starting in the hills, so the moon come back with the wings open and looks at him and give a smile. But this guy did have the feeling, but he's busting inside, but he's not able to express his feelings. He was just waited all this while for her. So she comes, she hugs him and says one thing, son, I am the moon and I understand what's in you, but I cannot be loved by you, or there are so many other people who loves me, but I can't express my feelings towards to you because I'm the moon. And she says that and she goes away. So it is a great realization for that man that he never can love a moon. It was just his imagination. So he walks by in that drizzling rain, feeling and talking to butterflies, and goes back with very good knowledge, saying that sometimes life is full of disappointments, but we will find our path. This is the moral of the story. So whatever happens in the life, we have the way to come out of it. So this was my dream that I saw. And he goes with the immense knowledge. He starts writing and about the moon, his all-time favorite, and all-time he wanted to worship, and all-time he been loved, and he loves. And this is a story of a wonderful moon that I had a dream of.